others. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Brad McInnes.
Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? Glad to see you here. How about a hand for Mr. Thomas Massey for putting this show together? Great Thomas, right? When Thomas approached me, he said, Brad, how'd you like to be in my show? I said, well, Thomas, I think it'd be a privilege. He said, Brad, how'd you like to open my show? I said, well, Thomas, that would be an honor. But then, I was watching National Geographic the other night, and did you know the penguins, before they go in the water, they push the smallest, weakest one in first to test the sharks. I'm keeping my eye on Mr. Massey now. Of course, he did give me a list of things to do when you open the show here. He says, one, you have to warm up the audience. Is anybody cold? Need a blanket? I can turn the heat up. Promote the show. Well, I think I've done a good job of that already. And there's no paper in stall 2 in the men's room. Crap. Well, except in stall 2, there's no paper. So many people have asked me what this is on my kilts. It's known as a sporran. And in Scotland, that means kilts don't have pockets. Of course, being a Scottish, it makes me a Klansman too. But that's what they see, not a cave. So no, I don't want any brothers kicking my ass out in the parking lot. You know, I was going to tell you a story about a dog. I had me a dog. It was a man's dog. It was a big dog. 120 pounds. He'll eat your face if you break into my house. But alas, after many years, he had to go to doggy heaven. I know it was a loss for me too. But my wife said she was going to keep the next dog. I said, okay, maybe you get a lab, or a collie, or a Scottie. Now, there's a fine dog, I'll tell you. But no, she goes out and spends $650 on this wee little popcorn fart of a dog. I said, honey, what did you bring that home for? She said, for protection. I said, from what? I said, the best we can hope for is maybe the thief breaks into the house, sits in the part of the wheel where the dog just went. I just turned 55 recently, which of course that qualifies me now for the new endorsement on my license. I can drive with my left turn signal on 10 miles an hour, be slow as the speed limit all day long. Alright. You know the shortest language in English sentence in the English language is I am. Well, why is it the longest sentence begins with I do? So you know that one.
Sorry.
Because being older qualified me for early retirement. I thought, oh, this will be grand. 30 years with the same company, I can now won't have to get up and go to work anymore. I was all excited. I came home and sat down across the table from my wife. And looked in that face, the face I'd be waking up to every morning. That's when I decided I can work 10 more years. You know, there's a lot of talk lately about same-sex marriage. I'd be happy being in a same-sex marriage. Oh, the other day, I'm a romantic guy. I bought my wife a box of candy and a card. The card, it says, honey, when you get home from work, I'll be in bed waiting for you. I get home. The candy's gone, the card's slipped over on the back and says, I'm going shopping, start without me. She asked me about manscaping one day too. I said, manscaping? What, do you want me to cut the eyebrows, perhaps whiten your chest? She said, no, I think we should start with Miracle-Gro. Dear. But then, when your wife gets a little bit older, and I know some of you gentlemen will know this, they go through a thing called menopause. Now, what in God's name changes women so much when they go through this phase of life, I don't know. This woman that you're married to and you promise to love for the rest of your life, she bore your children and everything. One night you wake up 3 in the morning, she's standing over your face with a pillow going, "I'd only get 5 years for insanity." And the changes that happen to the body, I don't know. I mean, one night, she's got the window open, she's got the ceiling fan on high, she's got a fan by the headboard, a fan by the footboard, she's sweating like a human monster, screaming, "It's hot, it's hot, it's January 5th. Oh dear. You know what? One way I kind of relate, man, the menopause deal. We sitting eating breakfast one morning, knocked through the floor, flames it up. The devil himself appears. He says, "I am Satan." You just go back to eating your breakfast. He says, "I am Satan, do you not fear me?" Look at him go, "My wife's going through menopause." Devil just looks at me, "Oh, sorry, my bad, I didn't mean to bother you." Tell him I had nothing to do with that. Oh. But my wife, we had to talk the other morning. She wanted to know about making coffee. And I said, "Well, you make the coffee." She said, "No, honey, you get up first. You should make the coffee." I said, "No, I cannot make the coffee." I said, "The kitchen is your place. I don't want to mess around in there." So she says, "Well, according to the Bible, you have to make the coffee." I said, "I have to make the coffee. Show me this one." She opened to the book of Hebrews. Oh, God. But I'll tell you, I wonder, a couple of reasons I stay true to my wife is that, you know, when you give your vows at the wedding, you promise before her and God to stay faithful. There's 2 reasons that I stay that way too. Because one, he can send you to hell. The other one, she can make a life on earth a living hell. And that will be my show for tonight. I got the light here. So I want to thank you. I hope you all enjoyed the show. God bless you for coming out.
Here we go for Brad McInnes.